Hello, boys and girls. Before I get into the video today, let me just inform you that I am aware, because of some incessant commenting on your part, that my audio has been kind of messed up the last few videos, and I'm pretty sure that that is due to the fact that my Astros are just wearing out. The last 6 months or so, they just haven't been up to par, haven't been working that great. So I got some sort of gift card thing from YouTube for having 100,000 subscribers. They're doing like an incentivization program, and so I was like, hell's yeah. So I have some money to spend on electronics and whatnot. So I'm going to use that gift card on a new mic. So you're welcome for that. Jesus, the things I do with gift cards given to me for free for you guys are astounding. So laud me with praises and tell me how great I am in the comment section, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, this is Would You Rather, and just in case you think that I still don't know about the audio issue, if it's still, happening in this video, please leave a comment about it, because otherwise I just wouldn't know. If you guys leave 10, 15,000 comments about it, I'll remember, okay? So definitely do that, because it's necessary. There is no also. Right into the video. Let's go. Would you rather? Not signed in this time, by the way, to my account, because when I sign in, I get a bunch of dirty questions, and I'm really going to try and avoid that, because it's not as much fun when it's like I like things that are a little bit more based on what you make it, and you kind of have to contort the situation to make it funny, as opposed to it coming right out of the gate as so ridiculous and, silly that you can't do much with it. So, would you rather go to the dentist or watch women's sports? I don't really understand why people hate the dentist so much. I really don't mind the dentist. You just go in there, the guy tells you to open your mouth, you just open your mouth, he does his thing in there, like does that thing with the metal. I don't like it when he scrapes your teeth, when they're like, oh, you have tartar or whatever that shit is that builds up on your teeth, and then when you go in for your like 2 times a year cleaning sessions or whatever the hell, and they scrape it, and it just feels like you're being chiseled away, like you're a sculpture, and they're just up there doing vicious hand movements. And because we're sitting there and we know they're dentists, our thought process is probably like, oh yeah, they're meticulously cleaning out all the shit in between my teeth and scraping that off. But in their mind, I can totally picture them looking down like, god damn it, these bastards, and then just rubbing it so hard and trying to get it to come off, but it's just not, and they're risking cutting our gums real bad. But that's the adventure of being at the dentist, and that has nothing to do with this question. As far as women's sports, I don't even watch men's sports that much unless it's hockey, and so yeah, I really can't even imagine coming to any juncture in life wherein I'm interested even remotely in women's sports. I guess the worst thing to have happen would you go to the dentist, and my dentist has a TV that you can turn on to whatever channel you want, as long as it's relegated to a shitty channel that they have available at the fucking dentist's office, which, spoiler alert, none of my favorite channels, so I'll just pop on some Fox and Friends. But the worst would be if they put on the WNBA and they're like, oh yeah, TV's broken, volume's all the way up, and they're playing the WNBA championship, and now we're going to give you fillings in your teeth. That would be shitty. So I'm going to say go to the dentist. 41% said dentist, 59% are lying or have a woman in the room they're trying to impress. That's why I don't do these videos. Also, with the midget questions I've had, I try and keep midgets out of here while I'm doing these, just in case. It's a big endeavor trying to reschedule appointments and whatnot, but I do it for you. Would you rather never... Would you... What? Okay, if I could never do one of these things again, that's... What a bad way to phrase the question. You idiot. This is how it's written. Would you rather listen to music again or play video games again? So what this inept moron is trying to ask is whether or not I would prefer to never listen to music again, or musica, as the Mexicans say, or play video games again, or vidya, as the Mexicans say. See, this is educational. I would have to say I would never play video games again, just because I can see down the line in my life that video games are going to become less of a huge thing, whereas music is going to kind of stay steady for me, I'm sure, because I'll always enjoy music. That's always going to be something when I'm driving around, any time in life, listening to it with friends. You got to have music. Video games, if you asked the 8-year-old version of me that question, he would have said, screw you, I'm playing Pokemon. I don't want to play your dumb game. But he probably would have answered after that, if he took my Game Boy away, that I would rather only play video games. But good thing you didn't ask me then. Jesus. I'm going to say never play video games again. 64% said video games. 36% lack the capacity to see into the future and what they're going to want to do and how they anticipate their interests in life changing. All right, next one. All right. Would you rather tell your most embarrassing secret to the 10 people it would matter to most, or eat 5,000 licorice jelly beans as fast as you can? God, the way the first question is or the first option is phrased, tell your most embarrassing secret to the 10 people who matter to you most, it makes it sound like the person who asked this question has something in mind, like, oh yeah, I killed an Amish girl and her 10 family members are who I would tell that secret to, like, or something like that. Like, I can't even think of a secret in my life that involves like 10 people. Jesus, like what is this? Is this Inception? Is this a movie? Like what huge string of lies are you telling? Like if I had to tell a really awful one of my secrets to 10 people, like at least 6 of those people will be like, all right, whatever, man. Why the fuck are you telling me these things? It has nothing to do with me. Like there's no way I could find 10 people that would all be, embroiled in the same ridiculous secret that I'm trying to hold. I have no idea. No idea. Whereas 5,000 licorice jelly beans, I'd record myself on the webcam. I would make that a video. If I have to do it anyway, I'm going to record it and power through. Bam, make a little bit of quiche in the process. See? Problem solved. I'm going to say the jelly bean route. 57% said jelly beans. 43% said tell your embarrassing secret. Really? Like, why? Like, huh. That's strange to me. That's strange. Just eat the goddamn jelly beans. I mean, Jesus. Like, after you have a few miserable days of laying around in sheer sugar-induced agony, you're going to return to normal life. You'll be fine. Whereas with that secret, being told, like, imagine if you, like, what's a really dark secret? Like, you like strangling puppies down by the river? Why did I think down by the river makes any more sketchy of a practice? Like, if you're strangling puppies in a clown costume at a fair, that'd be just as messed up. Probably more messed up, actually. There are children at the fair, not that many down by the river. Anyway, next question. Would you rather suck a hobo's toe for 2 minutes or be in a cage with a honey badger and lion for 20 seconds? Okay. Huh. How big is the cage, sir? Now, if this is a big enough cage that for 20 seconds, I am fairly sure that, the honey badger is going to perceive the lion as the biggest threat, and the lion's going to perceive the honey badger as the biggest threat, and I'm going to be cowering in the corner using my hands to try and climb the cage in the last 20 seconds. That's what I'm going to do. But I ain't sucking no hobo toe. That's disgusting, and, that's just unacceptable. I'm not going to do that. But honey badger and lion, I live a little, man. I'm going to go with that one. 69% agree with me. Take the cage option, If someone recorded you sucking a hobo toe, you'd never live it down. You'd always be Hobo Toe Joe. Or Hobo Toe... damn it! Can't think of another name that rhymes with Joe. Poe. Edgar Allan. Yep, Poe's the name. Alright, moving on. Got my second example. Would you rather have knee-length hair or have a 1-foot-tall mohawk? Knee-length hair or have a 1-foot-tall... both of these pretty much kick me right out of the job market. I can either look like a complete loser hippie or a complete loser 1-foot-tall mohawk person. I guess I would have to, either become a supervillain, join a biking gang, serial psychopath, murderer. Like, those are all options to me if I choose 1-foot-tall mohawk. Whereas with knee-length hair, I feel like my entire life I just have to do lots of drugs or something. So I'm going to say 1-foot-tall mohawk. I'm going to live on the road, be a biker, and cause mischief wherever I go. No, I'm not going to be a biker, actually. Screw that. That's what fags do, if you watch South Park, of course. God, I still got to go with the mohawk. I still got to go with the mohawk over knee-length hair. That's strange. 46% said have a 1-foot-tall mohawk. 54% said knee-length hair. Not going to make fun of either one because this is a shitty question and you should feel bad for asking it, you goddamn moron. Who would conceivably think that that's an interesting question to anyone ever? Like that's like me posing the question on here, like, what do you think my favorite color is, blue or red? And it's like, what the hell? Like, there's no point. Ask better questions is what I'm saying to you. Okay, all right. I'm not yelling at you guys. I'm yelling through you to this person. All right, that's the end. Hope you enjoyed, and I love you.